Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Into the box now, Stephen Chu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 2-0 count. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The 2-2. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jay Lofgren, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First things first, here's a throw over. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name into the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Raul Mendoza, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Ronald Kwan will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So stepping in, Jesse Pitts having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Kwan is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're off to the 2nd, scoreless on the show. Into the box, Dan Coyle. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Dan Coyle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Coyle stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in for the Jays, Teddy Quinlan. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Coyle on at first, nobody out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Settling in now, Rick Greer comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Down and away, ball one. High in the air out to center field. Pitts moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Casey Hamilton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hamilton.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses, ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hey. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for the Rays, Jeremy Pitts. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Mendoza racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 148 for his career, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First offering on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
So striding in, John Pitts. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Striding forward
hitter.
now is the DH, Toby Sweet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Line to the right side. Bruce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We've played 2, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Next will be the designated hitter, Joaquin Cabrera, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Stephen Chu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready now, Jay Lofgren. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes, and it's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Bruce. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Bruce carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Bruce is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Antonio Quevedo.
For the Rays, the first baseman, Antonio Quevedo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard to third. Greer moving to his right, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with
Now
one away, time for a check of the standings in the
Jesse
American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding in, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The 0-1 on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 2-0. Now at the plate, Raul Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now, Dan Coyle. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One and one the count now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting
at the plate, Teddy Quinlan.
Teddy Quinlan.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding them.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now,
leading off
Bobo.
For the Rays, the catcher, Bobo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Coyle looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jeff Pitts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mendoza is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck
Third
outs
baseman,
that'll drive you
number 3.
crazy as a hitter.
Jimmy.
He drove that fastball, but
Hit.
couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now. Sammy Pitts.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Bobo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the
right
pitch, it'll
fielder,
wind up
number
first
31.
and second here.
John.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And it misses. 3-1 now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this
Now
early in the game, but sometimes you have
hitter.
no choice. On the flip
Rosie.
side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now at the plate, Toby Sweet. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The set and the 2-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Rick Greer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Pitts fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready for another chance, Casey Hamilton. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now the 2-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fouled straight back. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Joaquin Cabrera, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Antonio Quevedo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Quevedo.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Quinlan is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Digging in,
7.
Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Greer is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now
stepping up now,
baseman.
Connor Pitts.
Connor Pitts.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 0-1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Quinlan over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 5 innings complete. The Rays are in front 3-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Stephen Chu. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that's in there for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in, Jay Lofgren. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Arodys Vizcaino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47, Arodys Vizcaino.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts.
Not shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. They'll make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Sammy Pitts. He singled his last time up.
Runner.
He's set, and the pitch. He's running, drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
31.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Toby Sweet, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, you can see here this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in once again, Antonio Quevedo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Lifted into center field. Mendoza has it in his tracks. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Pitts at second. Sweet at first. 2 out in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Connor Pitts would be next. Count still full. 3-2. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
3 runs already home here. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Nope.
And 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and it goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Boof Bobo,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 7, the Jays nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Raul Mendoza.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball crossed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Manuel Velasquez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The left
Stepping in now, Dan
Dan
Coyle. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's not an at-bat he
batting.
or his hitting
Catcher.
coach are going to be
Steady.
happy with at all.
Winglet.
It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box now, Teddy Quinlan. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Rick Greer lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1. Quinlan leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Casey.
So striding
Hamilton.
forward now, Casey Hamilton. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with
Up
1
next to the
away.
Blue Jays,
Hey, guys,
The
I
designated
understand it
hitter.
right there. The third base coach has
Rocky
got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of
Cabrera.
runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box, Joaquin Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Bases are loaded with only one out. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Stephen Chu, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
The first baseman.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Jay Lofgren, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pitts is there, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 7, the Blue Jays 2. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 27, Brian Shaw.
Stepping into the box, Jeremy Pitts. Over 2 with a walk for him so far.
Jeremy Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. It swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Sammy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One 1-0 pitch on the way. High and deep to right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're on top 7-2. So coming to the plate, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 33, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Pitts will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The center fielder, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mendoza.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2. Popped him up. Quevedo has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Coyle, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Pitts gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Pedro Harmon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 20, Pedro Harmon.
Standing in, John Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, the right fielder, John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Toby Sweet, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
In now, Antonio Quevedo. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Sweet is on his way home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now in the box, Jesse Pitts. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Connor Pitts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Standing in now, Boof Bobo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 9-2. Striding in once again, Teddy Quinlan starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The third baseman, number 3, Rick Greer.
Now at the plate, Rick Greer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box now, Casey Hamilton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, hits. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joaquin Cabrera. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Tampa Bay took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mickey Munson earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Manuel Velasquez takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.